Good morning, everyone, and namaste. Hope everyone is doing well. And this is another edition of our week of Good News Update. And for this last read, I thought I would do something that kind of encompasses the entire week and brings us to a summary of the Good News Update. At first, I titled this read as the healing read, as in what guidance universe wants to give us for us to further our healing journey, to allow us to receive more. But then I realized that we really don't want to put ourselves in a place where we are still focused on healing. We want to be coming from a place where we are already in strength and that we are already whole and we are already so open to receive and so ready to just be that energy of abundance and gratitude, and to just embody the good news that we have received all week. So for this read, I thought I would just come from that place of wholeness and just read for what it is about me, about you, that is already allowing you to receive in your fullness. What is it about you right now that is allowing you to be so full of good news, to be so full of abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth, and spiritual growth? It's very similar to what kudos universe wants to give to you, but in a sense where we are looking back to see why are you so good with attracting all the good news that are coming into your life, and the good news that you already embody. So let's get started. We've got 4 piles as always. Lovely cards today, a good variety of cards. So pile 1, we have the heart. It's pile 1. And pile 2, we have the ring. Pile 3, we have the book. And pile 4, we have letters. All right, let's get to it. Start with pile 1. This will allow me to get organized here. So pile 1, the heart. The heart. The reason that you are so already open to receive and all the good news that we've talked about earlier this week are coming to you because you are just connected at the heart level. That you know that ultimately everything that you do is because of love. You know your intention is strongly rooted in love. And so with that, people are attracted to you. People want to be close to you. And you are not stingy in sharing your heart with others and having that, heart-to-heart exchange. So you're open with your emotions, you're open with your love. And so, of course, the universe returns in kind. Such a beautiful card. Let's put it right there. If you can see. I want to make sure you guys can see. There we go. So let's look at your tarot. All right. So for your first tarot, the Three of Wands. You have got passion, haven't you? This also explains the heart in a different dimension. You have got passion. You have got fire in your belly. And not only that, you have the plan. You have the planning mind to make things happen. And you have the patience to allow things to come to you. It's so apropos of our topic today, because this person is literally waiting for the right timing, for the tides to come in, for the waves to go higher, for her to go on the surf, for her to go on a journey. So you have all of the qualities that allow you to ride the waves of life and have fun with it. And so it's almost like you are not waiting for anything to be better. You're not waiting for or you are waiting for the circumstances to align, obviously before you make that move, and yet you're not complaining that, wait a minute, why is it not my timing yet? You're just in your knowing. It's almost like you know the tide schedule. You know when the waves will be optimal for you to serve or to surf, and you will just be there when all the elements, all the circumstances are ready for you. And so it's almost like you are just looking at the opportunities that are coming to you. And when they come, you are there prepared and ready to receive. Wonderful. Your next tarot, Four of Swords. Four of Swords. So is it because you know when to rest, you know how to vision? I think that's it, because Four of Swords is also a card of visioning. It is not, it's a mirror of the Three of Swords, or an extension of Three of Wands, where you know when it is time for you to be in non-action, when it is time to do some visioning work, to receive inspiration and intuition from above. You know when it is time to rest and just allow your body and soul to replenish, so that you could rest your heart and you can fill your heart again with your internal energy, divine energy, so that you would have more to give when you're ready to bounce back into action. So it's like knowing your balance of the yin and the yang. And isn't it so obvious? Coming from this pair where one is obviously getting ready for action, looking out to the horizon and just seeing where you like to go, and the other is turned and tuned within, where it is a very yin card, where you're allowing divine inspirations to just come in. And that's visioning. That's first seeing it in your mind's eye, really believing in what's appearing in those visions and feeling it, tuning inwards and actually feeling it, and then receiving it, and receiving fully, and not mistaking the excitement that you cycle around to when you're done visioning, not mistaking that excitement for fear. And you have that, the heart of a lion, the fearless. You dare to dream, you dare to put it in action, and not only so, put it in action under the right timing. You're just able to sniff out that right timing. So it's not only the emotions, how you treat people with an open heart. It is literally having the heart of a lion within you, where, a lion likes to sleep, right? But it is so that it has enough energy, that it has recharged enough of physical energy and mental stamina, so that when the prey appears, or when it is time to hunt, you are so ready. Awesome. Let's look at your wisdom of the oracle. Treasure Island. Treasure Island. You are the treasure. You are the treasure that you seek, and you know it. And you allow people, places, circumstances to just appear, to just be attracted to you. And no wonder good news kept coming to you, or is coming to you forever and ever, because you carry the heart of gold. You carry the confidence. You carry the stamina. And you carry the vision. You carry the vision. And so with that winning combination, of course, good news just follows you wherever you go. Money, prosperity, love, and even spiritual growth just is within you already, because you're in that positive cycle. Amazing. And your energy oracle, Magician and the Mirror. Absolutely synchronistic, in conjunction with everything that you've seen. You are magic. You are the magician. You are the master manifester. You are the master manifester. You can manifest anything out of thin air. You can pull a rabbit out of thin air. You can pull a broom out of thin air. You can pull relationships out of thin air. You can pull financial opportunities out of thin air. And you can pull healing after thin air. Even if you're a healer, you just have that combination to be in a positive cycle as a healer. You won't tire yourself out and just be burnt out. You have the heart to do healing work for some of you, right? But you know the kind of cycle that's needed for you to feel energized to be able to do the work that you do. And because you're in that positive cycle, people follow you, remuneration follows you, you're able to receive. People are so appreciative of what you offer, and they see you as magic. You have all the tools on the table. You balance the yin and the yang. You know to work your elements. You know to work your physical body and your mental body and your emotional body. You know how they interact within you. You know your truth to a point where you're able to truly feel a sense of wholeness from within you and be an example of that. And it is from that place of wholeness that you're able to give your heart 100%. Right? Knowing your boundaries when you need to return to your nest and rest. And knowing your capabilities to know which waves to surf and which waves to really challenge yourself and fail a couple of times before you succeed. So really so much in a positive cycle here. The yin and yang cycle. A very magical and balanced group where it is because of how you're able to balance that you're able to do some practical magic in this world. Awesome. And your fortunes. Honor and respect will come to you. Right? Honor and respect will come to you because you know how to do magic in this world in whatever arena. You could be an office worker. You could be a leader, a corporate leader, community leader, business leader. You could be a leader at home, a leader of your tribe. You could be a mother, a father who leads your family. It doesn't matter what you do, where you are. Honor and respect comes to you because you honor and respect yourself. You honor and respect your own abilities and how you serve in this world, who you are, how you serve. You just have that natural balance. So beautiful. And that's why the good news, the accolades are coming towards you. Awesome. Your last fortune. News is on the way. So whatever that you are hoping to manifest, or whatever news that you're wanting to hear, whatever oncoming waves that you are waiting for, it's coming. and you're being patient about it. But it's definitely coming. And I'm guessing it's going to be out of honor and respect towards you that this news is coming. This opportunity is coming. That your heart's desire is coming. The opportunity to step out and take action is coming. The opportunity to connect within, to channel from your inner source, your inner GPS, and to channel from your guides is coming. Divine inspiration is coming. So beautiful. And no wonder you've been receiving good news after good news. So may you live in continuous prosperity, continuous inspiration, and continuous inspired action. You are so heartful, and my heart bows to you. Many blessings. Namaste. All right, so that's group 1. A lovely group 1. All right. So let's move on to group 2. The ring. The ring. So this reminds me of loyalty, of commitment. Whatever that you set your heart to, you're just able to keep at it. You know, sometimes we become fear-driven. We become so scared of what's going to happen to me if I succeed. What's going to happen to me if I receive? What if I'm not good enough to receive? What if this doesn't turn out the way that I expected? You know, the voices that rise in the head, the defensive mechanisms that all of us humans have. You see it and you don't let that faze you. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. When you promise somebody that you are going to be there for them and support them, you will be there and you will support them. And you will be the listener if you have to. You will be the advisor if you have to. You will move mountains for somebody if you have to. The loyalty is off the charts. But also, most important of all, it is just a promise to yourself to live in your own truth. You know, the ring makes us think of marriage and partnership, but it is not just partnership externally with our loved ones. It is also partnership with our spirit, partnership with our inner wisdom, inner intuition. And that partnership allows us to fly, allows us to go where we've never been before. We forget that it's not only our friends and family who are the winds beneath our wings. Our inner guidance, our inner intuition, what we channel from above, also so much contribute to how we serve the world. So you are in strong partnership with spirit. You don't have to be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. It is just a connection to your gut feeling, to your heart, and what we generalize as our spirit. And that's what allows you to be consistent time after time. And from that place, be able to actually receive more and more good. because it is just in reciprocity to what you're able to give out. So no wonder you receive in abundance. So beautiful, so beautiful. Let's look at your tarot. So for your tarot, you have Queen of Swords. What an interesting combination with the ring. So this tells me that you have common sense and you have logic, and you are not loyal to circumstances, places, and things just blindly, right? You are loyal where you know there will be reciprocation, where you know it is due. So Queen of Swords is the card of discernment. You are able to put efforts, to put your commitment where you know it is going to be beneficial for all parties involved. You don't just give for the sake of giving. You give when the time is right. You give when the circumstance is right. And you commit when it makes sense. Let's put it in very, very plain words. You give when it makes sense, as simple as that, and you don't when it doesn't make sense. It is very logical to you, isn't it? It's very simple, it's clear cut, it's logical, and because of it, you are able to give out more. And because of it, you're able to receive more. And because of it, returns come back to you. Because you don't get involved in situations where you know there's not going to be a reciprocation and connection at the heart. You know, Queen of Swords can appear cold sometimes. But it is also because of that discernment that we're able to give out even more, that we're able to connect even deeper where it actually counts. You commit only where it actually counts. And you avoid the red flags. You're able to see where the red flags are and circumvent it. Or, just not go there. And so that is a gift, that is a skill. And that allows you to always be in a positive cycle with all those around you. Fabulous. And your next tarot. Page of Wands. Yeah, absolutely. So because you are able to discern what situations are best for you, either this is about work commitments, relational commitments, financial commitments, you know when to commit, when not to commit, so that you could really come in with some crazy creativity, with some really just creative ideas when you are interacting within this commitment. It is for the sake of creativity. It is for the sake of freedom. It is for the sake of an active exchange that you are logical, that you put forth common sense before you play. This is a card of play. You set your boundaries. You set your boundaries so that you can play. So that you can play with the universe. You can play with all those around you. so that you can play with whatever project that you're going to work on. Simple, such a simple example. It's just like signing a contract. Listen, for example, as an actor, you want to set your boundaries first. You want to negotiate the right contract for you first. Or your agent, right, will come in with business acumen, with clarity, with strategy, to negotiate a balanced contract, a contract where you know you are deserving, that you know that will take care of you, that will be a truly reciprocal relationship that you're stepping into. And from that place of foundation, you are able to give out your creativity in full. Apply your own situation, but along the same lines. You set your boundaries so that you could be a force of creativity, a force of play and of joy, and of joy. Beautiful. And now your wisdom of the oracle. Not for you. You know, when this card comes out in this context, it always means to me that you know discernment. You know, you've had to say no to potential partnerships. You've had to say no to potential business opportunities, financial opportunities, love opportunities, and even learning opportunities, because you know it's not right for you. It's as simple as that. You know what's not right for you, and you know what is, so that in the end, you could be in a playful, participatory environment where you are really co-creating and having fun with all those around you. Either you're creating a family or creating a project, or even just being with a group of friends, right? You know what to say, you know when to give your friends advice, you know when, you better leave it alone and not say anything and just let your friends and family figure things out on their own, so that you keep that frequency positive, and you keep that frequency the way that you would like to harness, and the way in which you like to move about the world. You have that in mind. Wonderful. Supreme discernment, supreme ability to discern. So your energy oracle, man holding a heart. This came out in a relationship read, I think, but in this context, it's just mirroring the Page of Wands, where your heart is innocent. You may appear like a lion, a tiger, and a bear. Oh my. You may appear strict. You may appear stoic, but underneath, it is so that you could interact with this world with a pure heart. You are actually pure of heart. There is actually an innocence, a childlike innocence about you. For those who know you, they will know what I'm talking about. But for those who don't, they will think that you have your shields up. But it is for a very good reason. And that's a reason that you could receive, because your boundaries are strong. your boundaries. The ring is also about boundaries, right? Your boundaries are strong. You know, when you make a commitment, you know, in a sense of marriage, when you really commit and the circumstances are allowing, you stick with it. You stick with it so that within those boundaries, you could be creative. When issues arise, you go for maybe counseling and just explore what could make your relationship even better. And maybe you don't go for I don't know, it's just an example, okay? You don't go for extramarital relationships. For those of you in open relationships, no judgment whatsoever. This is just one example. So if you're in, you know, a monogamous relationship, that is, you know, once you set those boundaries, you will actually feel free to be creative, to resolve the issues that you have. Boundaries and limitations is where creativity happens. So you definitely have that in mind. And again, inside you are a bunny rabbit, right? You're a bunny rabbit, and you have the heart. You're coming from the heart. And so those who are in your inner circle, of course they feel it, and of course they will return that back to you. They would reciprocate it back to you. And they would feel safe being committed to you as well, because you hold your boundaries. And you hold the boundaries for everybody. That's such a wonderful quality to have. Your fortune. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So I'm looking at not for you. So I bet there's circumstances where you have had to turn things, places, opportunities away. You've had to learn which options are good for you and which options are not. And maybe that discernment is learned. And that's okay. Because eventually, like the funnel, or more like the sieve, you're able to just distill down to what it is that is truly beneficial for you and for all those around you, so you can let your heart shine through. So yeah, you've been through tough times, I'm sure, but it is for the better. It is for the better. All right, so your next fortune, horseshoe. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck comes to you. I wonder if you actually picked, there were a couple of piles in our reads this week where there was a lot of good luck, and I wonder if you picked one of those. So definitely so much good luck coming to you, because you've learned the lessons. You've learned how to discern. And from a place of safety, right? From a place of safety and boundary, you're able to play so joyfully and so heartfully with all those around you. And that's why good luck follows, because you're in a place of joy, of upliftment, and good luck follows that, right? So wonderful. So, all my blessings to you. May you continue to receive good luck and joy and happiness and heartful reciprocations all around. So many blessings. Namaste. So, thanks, Group 2. Such an interesting read. All right, let's get to Group 3. Group 3, you picked the book. The book. This to me means easy unfoldment. You're easy with life. You're easy with what is unfolding. You don't rush. You let the chapters, or you write the chapters page by page, and you allow the universe to reveal the chapters of your life, page by page, section by section. You are trusting of divine intelligence. You are trusting of faith, or you have faith. You're trusting of divine unfoldment. And so that's why it's like an open book where you are just open to receive. When that circumstance is there, you are just so open to receive, and so open to co-writing. You're open to other people also leaving a mark in your book, co-authoring your book of life. It's like the Akashic records. We have so many people that come in and out of our lives. You are allowing them to interact with you, to write your history with you, to participate with you. And you watch it happen for you without needing to control and without needing to know what's going to happen next. That is such a rare quality. And that allows you to just be open to receive, right? When we're not controlling, we're able to see gifts everywhere. We're able to see the bounty of the universe everywhere. When we're not busy controlling our lives and controlling the outcome. I think none of us really likes to control other people, but we end up doing so unconsciously and subconsciously because we want control of the outcome. And this is telling me that you are someone who is able to just let go of that control, or even better, you're someone who just knows that there is no such thing as control in life. You're just able to say, you know what, I don't know. And you know what, I will never know. Because no one will ever know what's going to happen to us the next second, the next moment. Who knows? And so just being open to that, open to the opportunities that are just rooted in the now, so that you can be present, that you're actually here, you're actually being present when the literal present, the literal gifts comes in and is presented in front of you. You won't miss it. So many of us miss the gifts of life when we're busy controlling, when we're busy being identified with fear, being identified with our defensive mechanisms. You have that intuitive intelligence to see through that and to just say that I am going to be connected to the present moment as much as I can, so that I can receive the chapters that are being written for me that I get to co-create with the universe. Such a wise group. Magnificent. And your tarot, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. I just feel an old soul connection with this group. So you have gone through some tough lessons. You have gone through so much frustrations. You have gone through so many failures. You have tried to control. You have tried to manipulate. You have tried to effort. In the end, you realize you are only in this moment. There's nothing you can control. And so you let go. You let go not because you want to. You let go not because you came with this wisdom, that you came with this intelligence. You let go and let God because there was literally nowhere else for you to go, nothing else for you to try. You have exhausted everything to try to control, to try to alter your fate, your life, to try to make changes the way that you think possible. And none of it turned out the way that you expected, that you wanted. And so you let go and let God. And you walk away from the old mentality of needing to know what's going to happen and needing to control the outcome, needing to have to be an illusion and delusion toward the future. I'm not saying you don't vision, but to be identified with that vision becomes delusion and illusion. And you just let go. It is from some painful, painful experience that you're finally learning to let go and let God and let the universe present the gifts to you. You let go of efforting. You let go of efforting to finally be in a co-creative partnership with universe, with divine sources. And that's when you see the gift. That's when you see the gifts that are already all around you. Such a soulful and beautiful place where you are. It's like you're finally able to be high up on the mountains and just see without needing to know. You're just seeing and observing without needing to know. So beautiful. Let's look at your next tarot. 10 of Pentacles. From the ashes of the fire rises the phoenix of hope and love. Two extremes, and yet so bittersweet, isn't it? So bittersweet. It is only in the present moment that we can truly enjoy our time with friends and family. Because when we are stuck in worries, when we're stuck in negative self-fulfilling prophecies, right? When we're stuck in negativity, when we're stuck in fear, when we're stuck in defensive mechanisms, we miss experiences with our family. We miss the gifts that are already there all around us. We miss our time with our children. We miss our opportunities for true intimacy with our partners in life, intimate or not. We miss the journey when we're so focused on results that we fall into fear and we succumb to exhaustion for wanting of control. So when we let that go and let God, and it doesn't matter, I don't mean that we become martyrs. I don't mean that we become passive. It's a co-creative relationship. That's what I mean by let go and let God. We let God show us where we are abundant. We let God show us where we are already living the times of our lives. No matter where you are living the time of your life. You are. And because you no longer identify with your worries, with fear. Fear can come up, absolutely. But where you're not identified with it, you're able to see the gifts of life. And you're able to actually relax and enjoy. And let others serve you from time to time. Allowing others to serve from time to time. I mean, Ten of Pentacles is self-explanatory, especially with this card. It's just so relational, so lively, and so friendly with the dog represented. Where we are enjoying an environment of trust, an environment of prosperity, an environment of generations, of reciprocity, of divine circulation. And you got to feel it, believe it, to see it. And that's what you've learned. You let go of the struggle so that you can float and actually see what a beautiful place you are in this world already. There is a backstory to you. There is a backstory, but I'm so glad that you are finally seeing the blessings all around you. And now being able to be so open-hearted that you can allow the love to come in, allow the joy to come in, allow the sense of security to come in, allow people's care and support of you to come in. So lovely. Your wisdom of the Oracle. Community. It reflects the Ten of Pentacles so much. I feel like there must have been a burden on you to support your community before, because this card is right below the Ten of Swords. So you must have come from a place where you wanted to help all those around you so much, to a point where you became closed down and shut down and just so exhausted. And from that, you've learned to let go and in turn allow yourself to co-create with your community. Allow yourself to actually receive from your community when you need to recharge. And you're just following that flow now. You're learning to how to co-author with all those around you. And that's how gifts and accolades can keep coming to you in a positive cycle, in a positive circulation, in a divine circulation, because you've learned to receive. You've learned to see the gifts and to see how strong your community is. You wanted to be the strong one, and you still are. It's just you've also learned how strong your community is and how ready they are to support you too. And what a blessing it is also for them to be able to support you, to participate in divine circulation. So again, it is a balance of the give and the receive. When you're down, you receive from the community. And when your community is in lack, you are fully charged and have the full resources to support those who are not able to, those who are down. So it is a beautiful community that you are co-creating, where you are just allowing the next moment to unfold. You're just allowing yourself to be informed simply in the now, in this moment, so you can be in reciprocity with everyone. Beautiful. Your energy oracle. Angel of balance. Same message, right? It is a circle of life. Literally a circle of life. As a child, we're open, we receive so naturally. So naturally, we absorb love. We demand love from others, and we absorb love so naturally from others. And then we grow up. We learn to become heads of our households. We become leaders of our communities. And we lead. We give out. And we put in efforts. And we return that love to society. And when we grow older, we learn to receive again. We learn to receive from the youngs, because that is the circle of life. And we're learning that balance not only in terms of our stages of life, but also, laterally with all those around us. It could be a work situation where we're allowing people to support us when we need support, and we support others when they need support. The angel of balance. You've learned to have balance where, good news just keep coming, because you've learned the art of giving and receiving. And that's what's making your community so strong. It feels so secure. The spread just feels so secure. So amazing. Let's look at your fortune. So first pin, new job and career. New job and career. So it could be literally a new job and career, but for those who are, sort of will be in the same situation, it feels like you will have a new perspective, or you are already living this new perspective, where you know how to be balanced, you know how to be in a better balance so you don't feel exhausted, so you don't work yourself to exhaustion before you ask for help, before you receive. You forget that people are so resourceful and they're so ready to give. And there's no shame and blame in receiving. People love to give. And so this to me actually means that you're seeing it. And so you are approaching your work from a new perspective, from a new sense of balance, where you see yourself in a co-creative divine circulation with all those around you. And for those who are actually looking forward to a new job and career, it's coming. It's coming. I know a lot of us are wanting a new horizon in terms of our jobs and finances. Just know that that is coming because it mirrors the Ten of Pentacles. So if you're not feeling that energy already, just know that it's simply coming. Your next fortune. Peace and harmony. Yeah, again, it mirrors the Ten of Pentacles so beautifully. Peace and harmony within yourself and within your community because of this co-creative force. Because you've learned to let things unfold. You've learned to be in balance. And so, of course, you are in a situation of peace and harmony. Just in a positive cycle where you support each other, you nurture one another, that you are each other's winds beneath their wings, right? You are just there for each other. Co-creating, encouraging, and feeling so connected to the heart, feeling so connected with each other. So if you're not feeling this energy already, just know that that energy of peace and harmony is coming. Maybe it has to do with a new job, but this to me means more of an internal state where you are seeing the gifts right there when you're present. You are feeling the peace and harmony from within when you're simply present with all those around you, and when you are simply present and in connection within yourself. So beautiful. And absolutely, I wish you continuous peace and harmony. So many blessings. Namaste. All right, group threes. Another beautiful, beautiful read. And yay, group fours. Group fours, you chose the letter. So apropos for our week of good news update, you have been receiving good news all around you. And not only that, I sense that you give out good news. You know, not only are you so open to receive, you are able to reciprocate and give others the encouragement, the positivity that truly is award-winning and so attractive. Just in a positive, reciprocating relationship with others. This makes me think of pen pals, where you're just exchanging greetings, exchanging good news in your lives, and just sharing your life with all those around you. You share your life openly and honestly and with so much heart with all those around you. And no wonder good news just keep coming, because it is in reciprocation. Beautiful. Let's look at your tarot. Your first tarot. 9 of Cups. So this tells me that you guys are in a good place, right? You guys are in such a good place in your life right now where you are seeing everything as a blessing. You're celebrating all the cups that are there for you, that are just raining on you, all the gifts that are raining on you, and the treasure that you're sitting on. The key of 9 of Cups is that you see it and you celebrate it. You feel it so strongly. You feel it so intimately within your heart that you can't help but feel like you need to overflow this joy out to the world, that you need to give out the good news to others, that you need to celebrate others or celebrate with others and for others. You need to be in communication with others. You are the good news updater. As much as this week has been about good news coming your way and sort of me telling you what good news are around you, you have also been the messenger of good news for others. And that's awesome because it mirrors back to you how blessed you are. And people respond in kind. People see you as abundant. People see you as so blessed, so gifted, that they start reflecting that within themselves and give you their good news. And from that positive cycle, positive frequency, you find even more good news in your life to give out. So beautiful. It's like gratitude embodied. You just know you're blessed and you're celebrating. So beautiful. Let's look at your next tarot. The Chariot. So not only is this moving forward in wherever you like to move forward in your life, whatever projects that you would like to move forward with in your life, this also tells me that you are the one who is giving out the good news. You are the one who is also manifesting in this world fast and furious. You are the one driving your coach, because you are so overflowing with abundance. Where else are you going to put that energy but to give out, give out, give out? Not only to the projects, your personal projects, but also you're able to give to other people. You become the chariot for other people, the bearer of good news for other people. The image that I got is almost like a Santa Claus. You're able to just come into somebody's life and give them gifts. And it doesn't have to be material. I don't mean like, in terms of donations, monetary or material. It could also just mean encouragements. It could just mean a shoulder to cry on. It could just mean coming in to help somebody move, like literally, right? It could be coming in to help somebody move. And they're so grateful for you that you are upholding this positive energy, so much so that you have so much energy left to give to the world. You have so much energy left to actually energize anything that you want to achieve, anything that you put your focus on. So, fast manifestations. Fast materializations and manifestations coming towards you, because you are that which, or sure, you are that which you attract, but also you attract that which is who you are already. You know you're blessed. You know you're sitting on the treasure chest, and you celebrate. You're not stingy. You celebrate and give. And of course, through that circulation, more good things want to come your way. Fast and furious. So much more good news beyond the scope of what we've done this week. I don't know what it is, but it is beyond the scope. Whereas now you have one chest full, what's coming in is one coach full. So congratulations, Group 4. Wherever this applies, wherever this applies in your life, the gifts are going both ways. You're giving out your gifts, and gifts just come your way. And thank you so much for keeping a grateful heart, a thankful heart throughout. So beautiful. All right, your wisdom of the oracle. Loyal heart. Loyal heart. Isn't it so beautiful how it is? It is below the 9 of Cups. And not just loyal heart between you and all those around you, but loyal heart towards the friendly universe, the perspective of the friendly universe, where the news you get, you see it as gifts from a friendly universe. And the news you give out, you see as an overflowing of your own good news, the overflowing of your heart, the overflowing of the treasures that you sit on. You are loyal to the heart, loyal to that perspective of gratitude, of thankfulness. No wonder you're having all your wishes fulfilled, because you come from the heart. That is so beautiful. It is self-explanatory, but I just want to highlight that not only are you good to all those around you, you reciprocate and take care of them, but the main point is you are connected to the loyal heart of the universe. You see the friendly universe. You see how the universe is constantly raining gifts and blessings on you and everyone. And you see the loyalty of the universe, of how it is a supportive one, it is a loving one, it is a friendly one that we can trust to always have our backs, right? That's very Gabrielle Bernstein. The universe has your back, absolutely. And that is the key. The key is seeing that the the universe has your back. And that is really the deeper meaning of this card. So wonderful. Such a deep, deep group. And so joyous, so joyous, so joyous in yourself and your communication with others. Your energy oracles, caring connections. So synchronistic with the loyal heart. You know, it is from a place of security. It is from a place of trusting of the universe, trusting of a sort of divine unfoldment, divine intentions, and seeing the good in everything and everyone, seeing the gifts of our lives, that we can be full from within. We can be so overflowing that we're able to give. We're able to nurture and grow those caring connections that matter so much in our lives. You know, we're not caring in a sense of depleting our reserves, in terms of pulling ourselves by the bootstraps when we're feeling down and feeling like this is a trying universe. When we go to the shadow side, again, no judgment. Sometimes we do go through the shadows. We do need to go through the dark night of the soul to get to the light sometimes. But this is just saying that when we are in that place of shadow work, and we still try to put effort into caring connections, or we still try to be positive, it's draining. It's draining. But when we are in a friendly universe, feeling blessed, seeing how much we have in our lives already, see all these different aspects that are already so working out in our lives, we naturally have so much more energy to express our care, and you know what, to receive our care, or to receive the care of others. How many times have we rejected somebody else's loving care for us because we were not in a place to receive, where we were in a place of shame and blame, and we could not see, and we could not love, and we could not receive love. This is telling me that you are feeling so blessed, that you are seeing loyal relationships, loyal connections all around you, and being so open that you are just a natural conduit for caring connections to happen. You are just a natural conduit for people to flow the love and care to you and through you. Do you know how satisfying it is to be able to flow our love and our care through somebody and be received? We forget that sometimes. It's such an amazing feeling to give and to feel the other person soak it up and receive completely. You're able to do that. And what's amazing about you is you're able to do it both ways. You can receive and give. And that theme is coming up over and over throughout this topic, this read for everybody, for some reason. It's just highlighted for everybody for some reason, in different aspects, you know, in different ways, but for you, it is just because you have that quality within you that allows you to connect to the universe in such an intuitive and divine way, where it's almost like you're connected to the heart of the world. You are connected to the heart of the world, so that to a point where you can give so easily. You can be the prince in shining armor for others, and you are just able to allow others to be the knight in shining armor for you. It's reciprocal, guys. Caring connections are reciprocal. It's not only what's coming to you, it's, are you an instrument? Are you a vessel where people can actually give and feel received? And I feel like that is the key. If you haven't experienced that, you are going to experience that soon, where that energy is coming towards you, that realization is coming towards you. I mean, you did pick out this pile for a reason. So that realization is becoming stronger and stronger within you. And eventually you'll just be in this joy of action, where you could be in action to really nurture connections. And that's what it's all about in this world, isn't it? So congratulations to this group, and literally those of you wanting a committed relationship. This is not a relationship read, but it's coming out because God, from just knowing how blessed you are going to attract someone who has the same outlook in life, who has the same heartful connection with the universe, just like you, who is your soulmate, who is in alignment with your values, and who's also able to give and receive just like that, and be in a caring connection with you. So for those of you who are looking, congratulations. And those of you who are nurturing existing connections, also congratulations, and thank you for seeing a friendly universe. So your fortune. Vacation. So either you are driving your horse to literally a vacation, or I feel like it just means that you are taking a break from what's stressful in life. You know, you are taking a break from a stressful outlook of life and feeling more relaxed about your life circumstances, feeling more at ease about your life circumstances, because this is a kite. You are allowing life to flow through you. You are allowing love and care and prosperity to flow through you. And you're feeling at ease. It's almost like you are in a vacation mode, no matter where you are and what you do. That's so wonderful. You're the fortune. Get back to the basics, absolutely. Getting back to the basics of what's truly important in our lives, right? You don't need the shiny, glittery gold. You don't need the external proof to let you know that you're on the right track. You see the gifts from within. You're getting back to the basics of how love is all that matters. Connection is all that matters. You're getting back to the foundations of a sense of gratitude for everything that you have, a sense of joy for everything that you have already, and for this continuous support that the universe is giving to you. You're remembering that, and you are absolutely making that your foundation, the footing on which you grow, the footing on which you're able to give back to all those around you, to support the people you love, and to be in a loving and intimate connection with all those you love. So absolutely coming back to simplicity, along with vacation, feeling at ease. Just coming back to a sense of support, coming back to that foundational knowing that you are supported by the universe, because when you see it and you believe it, things start to manifest around you in that manner. And not only so, it's not like, it's not strictly, attracting it, but when you come from that foundational friendliness, that foundational heartfulness, connectedness, and you see the world through the lens of heart, through the lens of friendliness, you start to see those exact qualities in yourself, and those exact qualities already present in all those around you. Emphasizing that they're already present. And you're just adding on through law of attraction, right? So, what a beautiful, beautiful group. May you continue to grow and harness the caring connections. Continue to feel the friendly universe. Continue to feel so connected to your heart and to the universal heart, the global heart. And may you be so full of blessings always and always. So many blessings for me. Namaste. All right, and thank you everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.